Okay, so 2/3 times 12. I'm going to do this without using the calculator. I'm just going to kind of write it up here, and I'm going to do 2/3 times 12 over 1, just because that will help me see how I can cross simplify and multiply. 3 goes into 12 4 times, and then multiplying straight across gives me 8 over 1. So 2/3 times 12y is just going to be 8y. Okay, I'm also going to do the 2/3 times 9. I'll just do it somewhere out of the way. Times 9 over 1. 3 goes into 9 3 times. 2 times 3 is 6. 1 times 1 is 1. So that's just 6. So 2/3 times 9 is plus 6. And then in these examples, I have an extra term over here. I have this plus 4. So I am not finished. I distributed, but I also need to do what we did on the warm-up, and I need to combine my like terms. So I have this plus 6 and plus 4 that I can combine. So I have 8y, same signs, add and keep. 6 plus 4 is 10. Keep the positive sign. Okay, this one's a little easier because there's no fraction. So I have 6 times 2x and 6 times positive 3. 6 times 2x would be 12x. 6 times 3 is 18. And then I'm just going to bring down my minus 4. Now I'm going to combine my like terms, my plus 18, my minus 4. So I have 12x, different signs subtract. 18 minus 4 is 14. And I'm going to keep the sign of the larger number, so that is plus 14. Okay, there are 2 examples for you to try. I need to tell you something about this example before you do it. There is a negative sign in front of this 4. So I want you, when you distribute, do negative 4 times 3z and negative 4 times 2. Okay, just be careful about that. Okay, I'll give you a second to do that, and then we'll go over it. Okay, so a lot of you are a little bit confused about doing this, so we're going to go over this together. So we are still doing the same thing. We're multiplying what's in front of the parentheses by each term inside. So we're taking 1/2 times 2, and we're doing 1/2 times negative 8v. Now, taking half of something is the same as dividing by 2. So I would probably do this in my head. But if you have trouble multiplying a fraction by a whole number, that's why I wrote this off to the side. So you have a few options. You might be able to do this in your head. You might be able to just do it on the calculator, or you might need to write it off to the side somewhere. Don't write all your work under here, otherwise you get messed up and you forget kind of what you've done. So first I'm going to do 1/2 times 2. I'm just going to write it off to the side. Cross simplifying means I can take a 2 into each of these 2's. 2 goes into itself once, into itself once. So I get 1 times 1 is 1. 1 times 1 is 1. So half of 2, or 1/2 times 2 is 1. So I'm going to write my answer down there. Now I have to take half of negative 8. So I'm going to multiply 1/2 times negative 8. I'm going to see if I can cross simplify. 2 goes into itself once. It goes into 8 4 times. Multiplying across, I have 1 times 4 is 4. 1 times 1 is 1. One of those numbers was negative, so my answer is negative. So I have minus 4v. And then this plus 5 was not in the parentheses, so I'm just going to bring down the plus 5. So I'm just going to write plus 5. Okay, are you with me so far?
Yep.
Any questions about anything that I did?
Don't you ever add the plus 5?
Yeah, I am going to add it, but so far, did you understand how I got from this step to this step? Okay, Sammy.
No, I'm just saying.
You're good? Brian?
Since I'm pretty sure everybody knows that half of 2 is 1 and half of 8 is 4, can we simplify?
You can just do this. You don't have to do all the work that I wrote up here. Okay? I'm just doing that. If it was a harder fraction, I wanted to make sure you guys know how to do it.
He doesn't know.
Then he has to ask his own question. Oh, all right. Now, at this point, we have 1 and 5 like terms. We're going to combine them. 1 plus 5 is 6. Don't test. minus 4v. Are you okay with what I did there? Are you okay with that? Okay. Jenna, question?
I got that. Negative 4b plus this.
That's fine also. If you
That's what I
wrote
got.
negative 4v plus 6, that means the same thing. You still have the same signs in front of the same numbers. Okay, now let's take a look at the next one. This 9 is not right next to the parentheses, so I'm not going to do anything with the 9. I'm just going to bring it down. Okay? Then I'm going to take negative 4 times 3z. 4 times 3 is 12, so that's going to be a negative 12z. Now I'm going to do negative 4 times 2, which is negative 8. So I write down minus 8.
This
Yes.
I did. I put 9 minus 12 plus 8.
It should be minus 8 because we're multiplying a negative times a positive. Brian?
Kind of nerve to get from the box.
Not right now. Okay.
Not currently.
Now we're going to combine like terms. We have 9 minus 8. 9 minus 8 is just 9 minus 8, which is 1, minus 12z. Okay, I'm sensing that this is a little confusing, so we're going to do some more examples of this. So I want you to flip to the back side of your notes, maybe, somewhere where you have some blank space, and we're going to do a few more problems. Yes.
Negative 12b plus 1.
That's fine. Austin?
No.
Are you 100% solid with this? If I give you a quiz at the end of class, will you pass it?
Don't even say that.
No.
Okay, then you need to stay put and
Can I go after this?
don't ask me again unless it's an emergency.
It's mine, right?
Emergency.
All right, so I'm going to go to a blank page here, and we're going to do some more examples of this.
That's all I do.
Okay, let's do one that doesn't have any negative signs first of all, just to practice doing this. Okay, so give this a try. We'll come back and look at it together.